Hi Greg, Mike, Burton Caravans, just doing your handover video for your Sprite Quattro. We'll start off on the off side of the caravan, at the rear of the caravan. So we've got the cassette toilet and the freshwater fill. So just open this flap here, we're using your key, and you fill that there with fresh water for the toilet flush, and you can add a chemical which is normally pink to give a fragrance to that if you wish to. Dropping down here, we've got the cassette itself, and to remove the cassette you squeeze this orange handle vertical, pull the cassette out, and then you turn the spout through 90 degrees, unscrew the cap, empty the contents, and you can refill with a blue chemical as per the instruction on the bottle, and then turn the spout back through 90 degrees and slide back in, making sure that that is home in the slot there. Close the door, and again you can use your key to lock. We've got your outlet here for your grey water from your sinks and your shower to go into the waste tank container that I've put in the caravan for you. Both quad movers fitted to the caravan, and I'll show you those when you come and collect the caravan at the weekend, how they operate. Dropping this locker front door down, and it reveals the mains power connection into the caravan, and you can see that the lead is in a slot there and a couple of cutouts, so when the door closes and you can lock that away, it doesn't trap the cable. Leisure battery fitted to the caravan, as I said I would do for you. Aquaroll fresh water bringing into the caravan via the water pipe pump. To release this, there's a trigger there, the blue trigger. Squeeze that there and just pull that out, nice and straightforward, and then push it back until it clicks. That's fine. Make sure that the pump is submerged always in the water. Move around to the front locker in the caravan. Put your gas bottle in there. Fortunately for you guys, it feels quite full, so it should last you a little while. Gas hose fitted up to the regulator. In there also now we've got your mains lead. I've found some pegs etc for the awning. I found some ground sheets, and I've found some interlocking mats for you to help you on your way. The tubular handle is for the Aquaroll, so you can pull it along when you've got it filled with water. So we're going to jump into the caravan, and I've lifted the seats and the covers off on the front right hand side. Here, let's just move some of this stuff out of the way. This is your Aquaroll and Waste Master. So this yellow toggle switch here lies in the horizontal position for bringing water into the caravan. That's the normal operation. To drain down for winter and frost protection, you lift it vertical, and as you can hear, it's just dumping all the water out of the caravan. So that's for your winterization. What we got secondly here, we have a bank of 12 volt fuses which are all numbered, and we've got a bank of 240 volt trips and a reset. We've got your, just let the phone focus on that, heating and hot water, charger for your battery, and we've got a system shutdown if you want to switch the electrics off completely. On the drop down door here, there is a label here telling you what all the 12 volt fuses are protecting, okay, and also across there what the mains 240 volt trips are protecting. Okay, so above the door, swift command. Press the button there to bring power on into the caravan. Home button is this one on the left hand side here. Press that there. So what guys, I'm just going to shut the door because it's a bit glary in here. I think you can't quite see it properly. There we go, that's better, I think. So put the lights on in the caravan, press there. Power on in the caravan there. Awning light on the exterior, you press there. Water pumps on, bringing the water into the caravan. And we've got the radio. So for example, if you want the radio, there you go. So you can pick the mode, FMs, DABs, etc., volume. And then to get out of it, it's that all famous home button, okay? Adjacent to that there, we've got the Truma controller that does your hot water and the heating. And this round circle here is the main control basically for the unit. So press it in the middle there and you can see the motorhome caravan is flashing. Press it again, 26, and that's the temperature I've got it on at the moment in here. So it's pretty warm, just to prove it's all working as it should. So I'm happy with that. Leave that at 20. Now turn the dial 1 increment and you'll see that the hot water symbol is flashing. Press it again. You can have hot, or you can have eco, or you can have off. Okay, when you arrive on site and you want hot water quicker, you can turn it 1 more and you go on to boost. That's the quickest way to get the water heated up quickly. Once you've got it on boost and you're happy with it, you must turn it back to hot. Don't leave it on boost or onto eco. So leave it on hot for now. Turn the dial another increment there. We've got a flashing gas cylinder and electrical signal. Press the button again. We've got electric 2 and electric 1 by turning that dial in increment. So electric 2, electric 1. Some sites give you 16 amps of power. Some sites only give you perhaps 10 amps of power. Depends on what you're drawing in the caravan. You might have to knock it down to 1, or you maybe get away with leaving it at 2. Depends on what you've got on. It's a bit of a trial and error thing. Just turn the dial another couple of increments. You've got mix 2 and mix 1. Basically, it's a mixture of gas and electric. The caravan draws electric and gas, dual source, and the 1 and 2 again is relevant to the electricity power that the site's providing for you. Oops, I lost it there. Back to that. Finally, we can go to electric, mixture of gas 1 and 2, and finally turning the dial, you can get a gas. If you want to get a gas, just press gas, and it means that you don't use any electricity, you're purely using gas. Finally, turn it 1 more time and you got the fan signal. You can have the fan to blow the hot air through the caravan on eco or high. Eco's plenty at the moment. Press that. Nice and simple to use operation of the heating and hot water. Moving on to the oven, the grill and the hob. So here we have one igniter does all. So to light a hob, turn, press and hold in. Let go after 4 or 5 seconds and it stops on. Perfect. There's number 2 lit. There's number 3 lit, so they're all working as they should. Same with the grill, push and hold. Let go, that's fine, working great. And finally the oven. All good. Just one thing guys, if there's any retention in heat on the top of this hob, whatever, do not put this glass lid down at all, okay? If you do that, it will shatter into lots and lots of small pieces, so make sure that it's completely cool before you put that down. Hot water in the caravan, plenty of pressure there as you can see, and we're getting the hot water coming through. I'm just going to get service to check that water pump sounds a bit noisy, so I'm going to get that sorted before you come at the weekend. Microwave all powered up and ready to go. And finally we've got the fridge here. Bring power on into the fridge is this button here. Press and hold brings the power on. As you can see at the moment, it's under the plug, the electric plug. We're on electric. If I want to change that, it's this top button here. So I can press that there. So when you're towing the caravan and you want the fridge to work, you go onto battery. It's alarming because we're not connected to a vehicle. Next one is gas, back to electric, or okay, back onto electric there. Perfect. Temperature in the inside the fridge, you can raise or lower that if you like. Fridge is nice and cool, been on about 3/4 an hour. Freezer box is starting to freeze up, so that's all good. All the lighting's on in the caravan as it should. Working fine. Vanity sink, tap with hot water, all good. flush on the toilet. That's working fine. The toilet does swivel, it's meant to. And underneath there is a slide valve which you push across to empty the contents into the cassette below. So there we go, guys. All up and running, operational, ready for you to collect at the weekend. Oh, by the way, the awning's under the bed as well, so that's all there as well. Okay.